Hi, I'm joined here with Paul with the Outdoor Adventurer, and we're here day 10 on the John Muir Trail. And Paul has a blog and YouTube channel devoted to outdoor tips for any of your outdoor adventures. So I definitely recommend you check out all the tips he has over his way. But I guess to start out with, Paul, what got you interested in the outdoors?
Well, when I grew up on 5 acres, like a hobby farm, but across the road there was a 40-acre wood that we would go into all the time, and I just remember in the afternoons hiking through there, my dad would explain what this plant was, what you could use it for, what you could eat, what not to eat. So those type of things just really instilled in my head, how big this outdoor world is and how much I needed to learn about it myself.
And I know some of your videos, like how to start a fire with water, are very popular, and you do more of those kind of survival tips. Why do you focus on those?
Well, first of all, I just love learning that sort of thing, but I think part of it as well is to do with, now that I have my own kids, I feel a responsibility to know how to keep them safe, know how to improvise. If we're out doing something, we love going backpacking, we love going hiking, and if something goes wrong, I want to be the person that can figure things out and get us through the tough spot and not be the one that, gets into a really dangerous situation.
Yeah, absolutely. And out here on the John Muir Trail, there have been a few tough spots. Nothing too tough, but what would you say is your toughest moment personally out here on the trail?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know, these passes just keeps getting harder and harder. No, I'll tell you, there was a moment or two last night where that thunderstorm came in, and counting the lightning, 6, 5, 4, 3, until it was within a mile, and it just looked like it was coming down right on us. And I mean, we were up at what, 11,000 feet or something like that. I mean,
That's crazy.
It was neat, but I'd be lying if there wasn't a part of me that thought, oh man, what's gonna happen? If lightning strikes, especially with all my gear in there, it's definitely that would probably be the moment where you're really stuck there and there's not much you can do.
Certainly, planning the John Muir Trail trip, you had to have run through some of those scenarios in your mind. I guess, what was the toughest part about planning for a trip like this?
Well, I spent a lot of time. I had about a 10-foot long elevation profile of the John Muir Trail on there, and it was covered in whiteboard markers, figuring out what would be the best way to distribute our time so that we didn't end up hiking over a pass at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon when it's so hot, and making sure we had enough rest time to get us from where we started at Tuolumne all the way out to Whitney. So I think that was that logistic of getting us over the mileage we needed to without making it, unbearable or not enjoyable.
Definitely. I think you've done a great job. None of the days have been too crazy. Is there any other things that you'd like people to know? Why do you sing so much on the trails?
Again, my dad, I mean, we go on these car trips, you know how it is, you're going to go camping, so you get in the car and you go out for 3 to 6 hours, and, you got to make it interesting. There's only so many audiobooks you can listen to on the cassette player. So, my dad was always singing songs that we knew or songs that he knew as a kid. And so, yeah, I just find it keeps me motivated, especially, when you're hitting those long miles. Yeah, it just makes it more enjoyable, I think.
For sure. Well, once again, this is Paul with the Outdoor Adventure. Definitely check out his YouTube channel. You can find that by searching BC Outdoors Survival. And you can click right here and head on over to his channel. But check out his tips, and thanks for watching.
Thank you.